Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. You may have noticed my YouTube views are down. I'm dying. My channel's over. I'm a dead man. I'm going to be poor now. What am I going to do? Well, there's a life lesson in this, ladies and gentlemen. So my channel has been built on going after clowns, grifters, losers, degenerates, whatever you want to call them on YouTube. Most of the finance gurus on YouTube are incompetent clowns who underperform the market, but they get lots of views because they talk about popular stocks and they promise you things that are blatantly a lie. They promise you outperformance is what they're doing. Whether directly or indirectly, that's what they're doing. And when I came on YouTube, I said, you know what? These people are gross, they're nasty, they're gonna cost you money, they're giving you financial advice, I think. They're giving you individual stock tips, and they're basically saying that you're gonna get rich. So for years, I roasted them, I exposed them, I showed their various lies, their various scoundrel moves. And what did it result in? Nothing. Okay, I was stressed, I was pissed off because no matter what I did, no matter how many lies and manipulations these clowns did, they just kept going. They kept growing and they kept making more money. And I realized they were, undefeatable because I'm fighting against two things. I'm fighting against the YouTube algorithm, number one, which rewards clownery. And number two, I'm fighting against the stupidity of retail investors. And I can't defeat any of them. The YouTube algorithm is always going to promote the biggest channels, regardless of the crap that they push. And retail clowns are always going to buy stocks that go up a lot and make massive speculative bets because you're dealing with people that are desperate, they're poor, they don't have any hope in life, and the one thing they have left is to be able to buy a lottery ticket that in the stock market that will make them millionaires. So I've decided to change the direction of my channel, and honestly, I'm a lot less stressed. I'm a lot happier. I can talk about things that I want to talk about, not necessarily things that, the audience wants me to watch. So we're going to go through a rough transition period on this channel where a lot of subscribers are not going to be happy. They want to see me go after Jeremy for the 20,000th time and expose another lie or another grift. They want me to go after meat spin, meat breath, but it's just not going to happen, except in extreme circumstances. Now, if there's like another FTX, if there's another FTX scenario, yes, I'm going to roast them. But if Jeremy LEFUFU loses 30% of the stock, whatever, does it matter? It doesn't matter. So this is a life lesson for you people. You can't always do everything for the money. Okay? Obviously, you need to make money. You need to be able to support your family. If you have one, you need to be able to survive. We got inflation, the world's expensive. I get it. You got to make money. You got no problems with that as long as you're doing it legitimately. But there comes a certain point where, let's just use an example here. Let's say I make $150K a year, and then I get a job offer where I can make $175K per year. But I live very comfortably off $150, and I like my current job. And the job that pays $175, for example, maybe requires me to work insane hours and is very stressful. Well, what would I do? 100% I would stay at the job that pays me $150,000 a year. Why? Because an extra $25K is not worth the extra anxiety, stress, and just issues that come with taking a job or doing something that you don't like to do. And it's the same thing with my YouTube channel. I'm really sick of, just being so angry at these clowns. I'm going to start unsubscribing from that. I don't want to see their videos. It's time to move on. It's time to just, focus on things that I want to talk about. If I want to talk about Nikki Haley, cool. If I want to talk about Social Security, cool. If I want to talk about VinFast, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to make videos simply because my audience wants it. Now, I'm sure my YouTube ad revenue is going to go down. I don't care, okay? I make $500 a month from YouTube ad revenue, maybe more if it's a good month. It's not that much, okay? So if my ad revenue goes down $200 or $250, okay. It's only a couple $100, but it's worth it to not be constantly stressed and angry all the time. It's not worth the money. So this channel is going through a transition period. You're going to see a lot of my videos not get as many views. And, I at this point, I don't care. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And there's really nothing y'all can do about it. Now, I mean, if you really hate the fact that I'm not going to talk about Jeremy every day, you can unsubscribe, okay? I'm going to be fine. I have a full-time job. I have multiple side gigs. I don't care if I lose a couple $100, okay? That's how life works. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you're simply making videos to be happy, or not to be happy, to make money. Because you look at all the grifters out there, they talk about the same stocks over and over again. I was watching a Jay Nagy video. They just talk about this. He said the same thing. They talk about the same things over and over. Oh, Tesla. Oh, Palantir. SoFi. Like, that's got to be inferior. That's a job. That's not fun. That's a job. And I'm not doing that on freaking YouTube. YouTube is not my job. It makes money, but it's also fun. It's a combination of both. So prepare yourselves, okay? I know. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be poor now. My kids are going to starve. But the channel's changing. Individual stocks, looking at financial statements, talking about, current events. That's what I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, go watch another Grifter Slayer. That's perfectly fine, okay? Anyway, time to have some lunch. Cheers!